No one remembers when it started, how the world first agreed to divide itself by invisible lines drawn across maps. Lines that didn't follow rivers or mountains or kingdoms, but hours. Time zones, they called them. Logical, orderly, necessary. But deep beneath the Greenwich Observatory, in a chamber not found on any official blueprint, a clock ticks backward. In 1884, the International Meridian Conference was said to be about global unity. 25 nations met to decide on a prime meridian. But according to the journal of a long-forgotten Norwegian delegate, found decades later inside a hollowed-out telegraph pole, the conference's true purpose was more sinister. It was orchestrated by a shadowy alliance known as the Hourglass Pact, made up of early industrialists, inventors, and financiers. Their mission, not to synchronize time, but to control it. As railroads and telegraphs sped up human connection, the pact realized something extraordinary. Humans were remarkably predictable when placed inside artificial routines. Sleep, work, eat, repeat. If they could manipulate when people thought it was time to do these things, they could shape not just behavior, but economics, productivity, and desire. So they carved the world into slices, each offset by an hour. Not because the Earth demanded it, but because they did. Fast forward a century. Smartwatches buzz on wrists, apps remind us when to hydrate, and time management becomes a billion-dollar industry. Yet no one questions why time feels off. Why jet lag lingers longer than it should. Why certain cities seem to buzz with energy, while others feel constantly fatigued. Dr. Lena Graves did. A chronobiologist with a grant to study circadian rhythms, she began finding strange anomalies. People in identical climates with similar diets and routines had wildly different sleep patterns depending on their time zone. Worse, shifts like daylight saving time triggered spikes in heart attacks, car crashes, and online purchases. She published one paper, then her funding vanished. Weeks later, she disappeared on a flight from New York to Reykjavik. Officially weather incident. Unofficially? Her name joined a growing list of scientists, researchers, and timekeepers who vanished after asking one question too many. Who controls time? Now, a group known only as the 25th Hour spreads her research in whispers across encrypted forums. Their symbol, a broken clock with no hands. And their motto? Time was never natural, it was negotiated.